Hey, what's going on? It's Tommy and I'm here at Rhythm and Speed's shop. This is their shop car, their M3, and we're taking a look at it today. This car has been done up to the maximum. It has everything that you could imagine. We have suspension mods, we have engine performance, we have body add-ons. We have a lot of things going on with this car that we're going to show you today, all of which you could definitely find on our site. You should check out Stealth Auto. If you guys have any questions, you could also give us a call. But otherwise, come with us. Let's check out this car. So I'm going to tell you today the difference between the basic suspension setups that you could possibly get. Obviously every car comes stock with suspension, but a lot of people want to upgrade it. So you have three basic steps that you could go. The first one would be springs. If you just want to do a basic drop, a certain amount, springs only give you a static amount of drop. So meaning if the spring says 1 inch drop in the front, 1 inch drop in the rear, that's all you're going to get. We would recommend you get a pair of aftermarket shocks just so it's coupled well with the springs. A lot of times when you use your stock shocks and aftermarket springs, the shock will start dying out sooner because the shock is not meant to work with a shorter spring. So we always recommend get a brand new shock setup with the springs, but you could get that setup done for probably under $500–600 depending on what car you have, and you'd be able to have a car that looks lower to the ground, better performance as far as handling wise, and overall good bang for your buck. For the guys who either want to track their car or want to have a little bit more adjustability, coilovers are the way to go. Coilovers are, for these vehicles, are one of the best options right now. You have not only a height adjustability on the coilovers, you also can adjust the dampening on the shock itself, which pretty much means you can make the shock stiffer, make it softer, depending if you're doing track days or if you're daily driving it. And pretty much for these vehicles, the best setup usually is coilover setups. And the third setup that I kind of mentioned lightly is usually you don't see on these vehicles too often is some companies do air suspensions. Again, for a performance car like this, you really wouldn't do an air suspension, but they're up and comers right now in the industry. They're trying to develop more performance-based products. Before you would associate air suspension with a lot of like lowriders and stuff like that and trucks, but now you're seeing them on performance cars and they're actually coming out with kits like that. But as we're sitting right now, we're sitting in front of a car that has a Bilstein coilover set. And this is one of the best ones out on the market for this vehicle. And this vehicle can go from a track use to a daily driver within 15 minutes. As you can check out our website, we have tons of upgrades that you could add on to your vehicle that will take it from what it is now and make it even better.